Introducing, in the blue corner, he is wearing the red, white, and blue, weighing in at 147 pounds, with a record of 16 wins, 4 losses from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Welcome, please, James Cook. And across the ring, ready to do battle out of the red corner. He is wearing the white trunks with the red stripe, weighing in at 145 pounds. He has a record of 18 wins and 4 losses from New York City, New York. Welcome, please, Bobby Beckles.
And everybody, welcome to the Vanderbilt in Plainview, New York. We are set for 5 rounds of Muay Thai action in the international rules, a United States Championship bout.
I break you. You don't start fighting until I give you the command to fight. These guys want you out as soon as the 10-second warning comes in, okay? Go back, let's go. Good luck to Boston fight.
Referee Fred Fitzgerald giving the final instructions to James Cook in the flag pants from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And he'll be taking on Bobby Beckles, living in New York. He's in the white pants with the red trim. Beckles originally from Manchester, England.
This bout is Muay Thai rules. Knee strikes are allowed to the body and the head. Kicks anywhere on the body.
Beckles in the white trunks looks to take out his opponents, the legs and the body. Conditioning for these and certainly any Muay Thai fighters usually not a factor. They are some of the most well-trained athletes you'll find in the world.
This kind of fighting they have to be. This is the most brutal type of ISKA kickboxing. This is the national sport of Thailand. It's spread throughout the world.
And that you will see in a typical Muay Thai fight in a good fighter. Attack the legs. You saw Beckles kick to the legs of James Cook. And in this 5-rounder, if he can kick enough in the early rounds, Cook will literally not have a leg to stand on in the final rounds.
And those kind of kicks to the legs and the knee strikes to the body, the knee strikes to the face, those are all the reasons why Muay Thai kickboxing is the most brutal type of kickboxing that exists.
In some countries, they'll add the elbows, adding to the arsenal of weapons each of these highly trained fighters bring.
However, in this bout tonight, there will be no elbows, but we expect to see many knee strikes. Early in round 1, the fighters are feeling each other out, very typical in Muay Thai matches.
Not only is it the most brutal aspect of kickboxing, it's the longest also, 3-minute round, and now Beckles opens up on Cook.
Beckles took the opportunity there. He saw that Cook was back on his heels and landed a couple of good punches, followed by a very sharp, damaging roundhouse kick to the thigh of James Cook.
Style is so critical to Muay Thai fighters, not only in the appearance of the fight, which is certainly important to their homage of the sport and honoring the sport, but also to the judges as well. And the style is such because it has worked for so many years. And if you can practice the correct style, you certainly move into the ring with a good chance.
Muay Thai has such a history behind it. The athletes are so disciplined and well-trained. It's a legendary sport in the Southeast Asian countries, and the athletes themselves are among the most revered athletes in that area of the world.
Right now, both James Cook in the flag pants and Bobby Beckles feeling each other out. It seems that Beckles may have started to figure out the puzzle. That is James Cook at the end of the first round of Muay Thai action.
Have you ever wondered who lives in those huge houses?
He likes the straight-up Muay Thai style. He'll set his own pace during a fight. He'll not try to dictate the whole fight, but he just wants to fight his own style, his own pace. He's got good speed, as you saw in that first round. Over into the corner of James Cook. He is a 90s man, if there ever was one, here in the ring tonight. He's a website developer. He's got a website, lickmag.com. And he's right up there with the computer world. He's got a master's in literature as well, going for his PhD. But right now, all he cares about is a knockout, trying to take out Bobby Beckles. We are just about set for round 2. 3 more minutes of Muay Thai action. United States Championship bout in the welterweight division.
Both fighters positioning for knee strikes. First time we've seen it in this bout. Beckles wants to get outside and does, and scores well.
Again, Beckles grabbing that right leg of Cook.
Cook is leaving that leg out too long. That's why it's getting grabbed.
And you see referee Fred Fitzgerald warning both fighters to stop when he tells them to stop. A lot of times you'll see that clinch go on in Muay Thai fighting, and that is the opportunity for each fighter to throw the knee strikes. Now Beckles beginning to connect with his punches.
Beckles appearing to be the better puncher of the two. That's a slip. Referee Fred Fitzgerald on top of the action. Very experienced. He has refereed Muay Thai throughout the world.
Bobby Beckles fighting like he has begun to figure out the puzzle of James Cook.
Cook just not aggressive enough. Moving in too close, not throwing anything. Now with the knee strikes, landed a few, but not enough. Bobby Beckles has the edge in aggressiveness and activity.
And we've not seen Beckles go back to the hard kick to the thigh on the left leg of Cook. Well, there he goes now. He was successful with it early on, and to be successful with it later in the fight, you need to keep peppering that leg. And now the legs go out from underneath Bobby Beckles as James Cook hits the target.
Beckles landed 3 good leg kicks, but Cook landed the harder one. Beckles' legs look a little thin, not very muscular. Not sure he's got a lot of mass coming in on those kicks.
Beckles unsuccessful in trying to throw that knee strike.
Good right hand by James Cook, his best punch of the fight so far.
Now James Cook beginning to feel and look a little more confident against Bobby Beckles as Beckles backs up into the corner. 10 seconds left in the second round. Muay Thai action on ISKA Kickboxing coming to you from Plainville, New York, back to the Vanderbilt in just a moment. Third round action from Plainview, New York. It is Bobby Beckles in the white trunks and red trim. James Cook in the U.S. flag pants.
Both fighters picking up the speed here in round 3. Nice right hand by Bobby Beckles.
Oh, that hurt. James Cook. Bobby Beckles got deep in on Cook and hit the thigh, the top of the thigh of the right leg. And Cook flinched.
Close to being a knockdown. If the fighter gets kicked in the legs and goes down from the force of the blow, if his legs collapse, it's a knockdown. That one was close.
Neither fighter can be secure in knowing where the next attack will come from. We see some very strong punching tonight, and the leg kicks have been devastating.
The right leg of James Cook is his best weapon. It's a whip, that right leg. He can flick it up to the head with even more damaging results to the legs.
Knee strikes now from Cook to the thigh of Beckles, landing with a slap.
Beckles getting the worst of it inside.
Now getting a little messy, and Fred Fitzgerald breaks the two apart, brings him to center. some Muay Thai fans in the crowd tonight, as they do in Bangkok, Thailand. When a good kick lands, they cheer out, and particularly a knee strike, and the left knee came up from Beckles.
Nice combination by Beckles. 2 punches and a knee strike. I think he needs to forget the leg kicks. He's not doing enough damage with them. His legs aren't big enough. They don't have the mass. He stays back in leg kicks with Cook. He's going to get the worst of it. Just like right there. They traded leg kicks. Beckles was hurting, took another one. Needs to get out of there.
Cook now focusing his attention with his legs and his eyes on the legs of Beckles. Seeing the same thing you do, Mike Sawyer. Not much meat on those legs, knowing it can damage them.
Beckles is favoring his left leg now. It looks a little stiff. Looks like he's got some damage to the lower quadricep on his left thigh. He's got to be either inside punching with Cook, or he's got to be out at long range where he can't get leg kicked.
Got the eyes of Bobby Beckles, too. You see, when a fighter is in trouble, the eyes get just a little bit wider, maybe imperceptible to him, but he's trying to find a way through the defenses of James Cook, and so far it's been Cook who's been the more successful at it. Final seconds of the third round.
Good! Good! Go!
Bobby Beckles, who is beginning to get a lesson taught to him by James Cook. Action for the last round.
James Cook, those big leg kicks, that right leg slamming into the left thigh of Bobby Beckles, and it's beginning to take its toll. Damage to the left thigh of the fighter from New York City.
Back to action live now, just beginning this fourth round. And Cook is all over Beckles again. Right above the cornerman of James Cook.
James Cook has the momentum. He's gained a lot of confidence in the last 2 rounds. Looks like he knows what he wants to do, and he's ready to do it.
Now Beckles beginning to trade kicks with Cook. As you mentioned, he's been losing most of those battles. That was a slip, as ruled by Fred Fitzgerald.
Beckles favoring his left leg heavily now. Not able to get any kind of push-off on his left jab. Anytime he wants to lead with his hands, he's switching to his right side, so he's got the right foot forward.
Even Cook a little bit messy in his style as he threw that haymaker right hand, and he found himself off balance.
Cook should be going for that left leg of Beckles. He's got it hurt. There he goes for it. I don't think Beckles can take much more on that left leg.
Fourth round scheduled for 5. Now Beckles trying to get Cook in a position to throw the knee strikes, but they're broken up before that can happen. Cook has not learned to snap that kick out and bring it back quick enough. Beckles continues to grab it and try to attack. Oh, that one got through as Beckles felt the full force on his ribcage.
Hard roundhouse kick by Cook. He's kicking so hard with that right leg.
Now the knee strikes come up for Cook as Beckles tries to tie his opponent up.
Cook has just battered the left side of Beckles' body with right roundhouse kicks and right knee strikes. Beckles more and more is turning his right side forward to try to keep his left side away from Cook.
And there you saw the left leg of Beckles limping just a little bit on it. A sure sign that damage has been done. And knee strike to Beckles. 2 of them started to buckle down, but then straightened up.
There's some blood from the nose of Beckles.
Don't knee in the back, James. Don't knee in the back.
The final seconds of the fourth round. It has been a good one for James Cook. One more round to go from the Vanderbilt in Plainview, New York. ISKA Kickboxing on the deuce. Looks fresh. He knows he can attack and score on Beckles.
There's no lack of will on Beckles' part. He's a courageous fighter. He's got the will to win. So far, James Cook is just proving too much for him.
Fifth and final round of this Muay Thai fight, International Rules U.S. Championship bout in the welterweight division. And again, Cook beginning to score. You hear the slap of the foot under the ribs of Bobby Beckles.
You see the desperation in Beckles' part. He grabs the leg to keep him getting hit, but really can't do anything else but push the other fighter back.
6 kicks now for Cook to that same spot, and still Beckles cannot defend it.
Cook in his corner have followed a masterful strategy. Almost all of his kicks and knee strikes have been to the left side of Beckles' body.
But that one came from the other side and actually caught Cook a little bit by surprise, threw him off balance. No knockdown, let it slip. And now he begins to work on the other side.
What Beckles has done is turned almost completely right side forward.
Bobby Beckles, I think, is in serious trouble.
He is. He's a right-handed fighter. He wants to fight right side back, have his power hand back, but he keeps turning to get his battered left side away from Cook, almost conceding that he won't be able to fight back, just not to get hurt any worse.
And a striking contrast to the last 4 minutes of this fight. You saw an actual attack that time, an attempt by Bobby Beckles through a punch at Cook. All we've been seeing is Beckles backing up, as we are seeing right now, as James Cook has his way.
Oh, a flying knee strike by Cook landed to the body of Beckles. But Beckles just will not quit. Still in there fighting gamely, his own knee strike.
And knee strikes are doing Beckles in. You see him flinch as he goes down to the canvas. A full-on knee strike again to that left side that is just already swollen and battered and scratched.
The referee is giving an 8 count to Bobby Beckles. He rises at the count of 9. Gamely fights on.
Watch that strike come into that left side again.
Cook completely oblivious to any counterattack by Beckles.
None has come in the last 2 rounds.
Cook just trying to end the fight now. Oh, another vicious knee strike to the lower rib cage of the left side of Bobby Beckles.
You're seeing the science of Muay Thai fighting at its best. You take an opponent out by peppering the same spot over and over. Sometimes it's the leg. Tonight, it's the rib cage on the left side of Bobby Beckles that is doing him in.
Cook has found the weak spot. He's concentrated on it. Muay Thai strategy at its best.
Beckles doing all he can to finish out this 5th round. And there it is. He does finish the fight standing. James Cook from Minneapolis, Minnesota, with a superb demonstration of Muay Thai here at the Vanderbilt in Plainview, New York. And there you see the battered side of Bobby Beckles.
Bruises raised already on the rib cage.
And the worst of it is yet to come. He will feel something nasty tomorrow. All he could do to hang on in the final seconds. You saw him flinch, crumple over. The only thing that kept him from going down to the blue mat was that James Cook was in front of him. He could hang on to his neck. The 2 fighters at the center ready for tonight's decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the results of the ISKA U.S. Muay Thai Welterweight Championship, the A judge had it 48.5 to 47.5. The B judge scored it 49 to 47. The C judge had it 49.5 to 47. They all called it the same way. We have a unanimous decision. The winner came out of the blue corner, James Cook.
So there you have it. It was the later rounds that did it for James Cook. Bobby Beckles had his finest moments in the first 2 rounds of this 5-rounder, but it was taking James Cook that long to get used to his opponent. And then from 3, 4, and 5, it was all the Minneapolis fighter James Cook peppering the rib cage of Bobby Beckles.
It's hard to imagine the impact, unless you're on the receiving end, that a knee like that can have. Flying knee strike to the midsection, followed by more knee strikes by James Cook.
James Cook.
And now the 8 count done on Bobby Beckles. Look at the side of Beckles, peppering away at it with the knees, with the kicks, and with the punches. Bobby Beckles was the guinea pig for the science that James Cook brought to this ring tonight in Plainview, New York, and it was demonstrations like that that earned him the United States Professional Muay Thai International Rules title. Beckles managed to get back on his feet. He was fighting for control throughout the final seconds of the 5th and final round, but he could not continue to fight against James Cook in an effective manner because of that side that you see right there, the pain fluctuating throughout this man's 5'8" frame. And let's go up to Mike Sawyer, who is with our newest title holder from the ISKA.
I'm here with James Cook, the new United States welterweight Muay Thai champion. James, the fight looked early like it was going to be close, but then you dominated from the 3rd round on. What was the turning point?
I think, well, as you can see, it's a war of attrition, and I think it came down to conditioning and also the knee. The knee is very key. I try to aim for the body a lot, aim for the side, aim for the stomach, and, you know, try to take the fight out of him so that I could do my knees and kicks and set everything up.
Okay, it looked like that you concentrated on the left side of Bobby Beckles. You went for his left thigh, you went for his rib cage. Did you plan that before the fight, or did you just see during the fight that was his weak area?
That's the kind of thing that you have to see as the fight goes on. I mean, I didn't know anything about this guy beforehand, so, yeah. And basically, it's a tool that's the side that's closest to my front foot. That's what I focused on. So, and then that's also a drill that we work a lot in the gym, because that's just one of my strong points. But as it turned out, Bobby Beckles is a good kicker, can block that stuff.
Okay, congratulations to the new United States welterweight champion, James Cook.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Minnesota Martial Arts.
Okay, back down to Lon McCarron at ringside.
Thank you, Mike Sawyer. A tremendous display of Muay Thai action from James Cook.